A time capsule car buried in Tulsa and unearthed 50 years later is the subject of a new book.
News on 6's Alyssa Miller met with the author and a woman who lived through this historical event.
1957 was the year of Oklahoma's Golden Jubilee.
My father got us up early, myself, my mother, my brother, and said, we're going to go downtown and watch a car being buried. I was 4, so of course I went.
The car was a 57 Plymouth Belvedere to be sealed in a vault underneath the Tulsa County Courthouse lawn until the state's centennial. Cheryl Forrest still remembers being picked out of the crowd that hot summer day.
This person was at the Belvedere and he did like this and he said, bring her forward. And so my dad brought me forward and I think he handed me off to someone who placed me on the front of the car.
The Miss Belvedere, as it later was called, garnered national attention as plans for its unearthing began. The news traveled as far as New York, where Sanford Miles was a teacher.
I was just surfing the internet and I saw all of a sudden this pronouncement, 2 years, it was April 2005. And it said 2 years, 2 months until she's unearthed. And I'm saying, until who's unearthed? And it was a 1957 Plymouth Belvedere.
Miles knew he had to go to Oklahoma, but the time capsule car inspired another idea.
I said, I want to be there when they pull it out of the ground. And a colleague said, well, why don't you write a book? So I did.
The book includes historical photos like the one of Forrest sitting on the car's hood. As he worked on it, Miles says inspiration struck again.
I'm online and I saw this car for sale and I said, I got to get that car because publicity-wise, it's a no-brainer.
This is an exact replica of the Miss Belvedere that was unearthed in Tulsa in 2007. And while the unearthing didn't go as planned,
we knew that the vault had been flooded. That was announced a couple of days before. But it was still the car that I sat on. It was still a piece of my history.
History that will forever be etched in the pages and photographs. Alyssa Miller, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.